Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige. If you've never seen my face before, please consider subscribing before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. Today I'm going to show you how to straighten natural hair and do it pretty quickly. So to get started, we're just going to go ahead and jump on into it. We ain't going to waste no time. I ain't wasting y'all's time. So I'm just going to do what I've been doing, and I think that this makes a huge difference. So I'm using my boar bristle brush that I got off Amazon. I'll link it down below. Everything that I show you in today's video will be linked down below in the description box. But this really wakens up your scalp. It's super important to make sure that you're brushing your hair, not only your hair but your scalp. So I like to get in there pretty good to kind of wake things up. As you can tell, my hair is nasty. It's dirty, it's oily, all the things. So I like to waken up my scalp a little bit before I start my wash routine. I'm going to add in this Jamaican black castor oil. The key to this is if you can put it in there as long as you possibly can and leave it in there. So typically I like to do this the night before I'm going to wash my hair on the next day. If you don't have that much time and you need to, wash it a little bit sooner, try to at least leave it in for about 30 minutes. Give it a good massage into your scalp. There's so many benefits with this castor oil. I will link some of those down below in the description box just so you can read a little bit more about it. But I put it all over my scalp, and I even put it on some of my ends just to try to penetrate and really get in there. It helps promote hair growth, among many other things. But then I'll just brush it in again with that boar bristle brush, making sure I'm getting it good in there. And I'm just going to pull it back into a low pony and go to sleep on it. Like I said, if you can sleep with it, try to. But the next day, if you have somewhere to go before you get to wash your hair, you're going to have to do maybe like a cap or some kind of braid or something to try to leave all that stuff in there and hidden away. As soon as I get in the shower, I like to go ahead and give my hair a good shampoo. Depending on how long it's been since I have actually washed my hair will determine how many times I will shampoo it. But this is one of my absolute favorites, the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Absolutely love the entire line, but this is one of my favorite shampoos because it doesn't strip all of the natural oils from my scalp, but it does a really good job of cleaning my hair. This is a new step that I have been including in the last few months in my routine. You definitely can skip over this, but I feel like this is making a really big change with my hair. You don't have to buy this exact kind. I feel like this just makes my life easier because of the bottle that it comes in and because it does have a few extra ingredients, but you could always use half apple cider vinegar, half water, and just pour that all over your scalp. Make sure you do not get it in your eyes, so just tilt your head back and pour it all throughout your scalp. Give it a good massage and let that sit in for about 4 minutes. I typically do my skincare routine while this sits on there. I feel like this does a really good job of cleansing my scalp, getting any buildup that may still be there. After I've shampooed it, I feel like this just invigorates my scalp. I don't know how to explain it, but apple cider vinegar has so many good benefits. I will list some of those down below. And the last step is to condition. My favorite way to apply any conditioner, whether it's a mask, a treatment, or just a regular old conditioner, is to leave it sitting in the hair for as long as you possibly can, and also apply a plastic cap so that it can trap all of the heat inside and really penetrate each of your hair strands. I always do my hair routines inside the shower, so typically I will just distribute this throughout my hair. I will put a cap on and I will shave and do some extra exfoliating to my skin to make sure that I'm giving this enough time to sit on there. And make sure that you rinse this all out. Any conditioners, make sure you rinse it all out. I know it feels so good in your hair, but use cool water and rinse it out thoroughly. Straight out of the shower, as you can see, I use a t-shirt versus a towel, which is going to help combat frizz. And I go straight in with my leave-in conditioner. I will link this one down below. I don't put a lot of it on there. I just kind of lightly spray it over. It's going to help with any heat damage and also helping combat frizz. And I'm just showing you how I apply that t-shirt. So I will put it back on there after I've sprayed in my leave-in conditioner, just to give my hair a chance to air dry a little bit more before I go in to blow dry it. I found that that works best for me and my hair. Here are a couple of my favorite hair styling products. I don't typically use just one brand. Today I am going to be using all of this Aveda stuff on my hair. I am not partial to them whatsoever. I do absolutely love Shea Moisture, Paul Mitchell. There are a couple different ones that I'm obsessed with, but absolutely love the entire Aveda line, and these are some of my favorites. So I'm just going to cocktail up some, and I will also link some down below that I enjoy and why I enjoy them as well. Listen, you do not need to load your head down with a bunch of product. A little goes a long way, and the heat really does activate a lot of these products. So just distribute it evenly as best you can. And like I said, the heat will help in making sure that all of the hair strands are evenly covered. But don't use a whole lot. It will definitely weigh your hair down, and we want light flowing in the wind, bouncy hair. So make sure that you're using like a small dime or half of a dime size. This Revlon brush has changed the game for me. I can get my whole entire head blow dried in 10 minutes, and that is saying a lot. So, I mean, if you want to do the old traditional brush and blow dryer, then go right on ahead. But this is one of my favorite tools that I have ever gotten in my entire life. I have a whole video just on this, and you can kind of see my technique a little bit better in that video on how I blow dry. But you can take bigger sections than normal with a regular brush and blow dryer. So it's a game changer, people. I highly recommend this brush on all hair types, even if you have more coarse, curly hair. I mean, look at this. You're finally getting to see my natural curl pattern a little bit better over there compared to how straight that brush gets it. It's incredible how quick I can blow dry my hair with this thing. The key to getting your hair as straight as possible with the least amount of heat damage is to do most of your work in the drying process. So make sure you have a good blow dryer or a good blow dry brush like I do to really get in there and straighten things out, so you're not putting so much heat with the flat iron in the next step. Before I put any more heat on it, I will put a smidgen, literally a smidgen of serum throughout my ends, and whatever's remaining in my hands I will just run through like the top of my hair. But a flat iron is going to seal the deal, literally. And make sure you are combing or brushing out each section before you smooth it out. Now the key here is a one and done. I see so many horrific videos of people straightening their hair, and they're taking that flat iron, smoothing iron, whatever you want to call it, and they are just running it through these strands of hair 5 and 6 times, and you do not need to do that. If you take about an inch section and do a one slow pass, you will be totally done, and it is going to lessen the amount of heat damage on your hair. So just do a slow one pass through your hair. You don't need to hit up your roots 20 times. You don't need to go through the ends 5 or 6 times. Just do that one slow pass, and you will get smooth, frizz-free results every single time. But you also need a really good flat iron, and I know a lot of you ask about budget-friendly things, and I'm going to be honest with you. You have to spend a little bit of money sometimes to get exactly what you want. So I will link down below in the description box this smoothing iron that I'm using. It has a cooling mist feature that I'm obsessed with, and my also tried and true Paul Mitchell smoothing iron that I love, 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 love. I will link both of those down below. I stand behind these 100%. Alright guys, that is it. As you can see, it is straight from the roots to the ends, and the key is to make sure that when you're blow drying it, you're getting it as straight as possible. so that when it comes time to flat iron it, you're not putting so much heat and time into it. Also, when you're flat ironing it, make sure that you do exactly what I said. Take those smaller sections and do those slower passes so that you can really seal in all that moisture and shine with that flat iron. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed day, y'all. Bye.